Good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. So let us do with our activity, which we are going to conduct today. So I am allowing Bhumi to unmute herself and ask to start video. Unmute yourself, beta, and start your webcam.
Good afternoon, everyone. My today's topic is about Alexander Cunningham. He was born on 23rd January 1814. His nationality is British. He was born in London. His parent is Ellen Cunningham. Occupation: he was an engineer and later he became an archaeologist. He is known for historiography in the modern period. His contribution is he was the founder of Archaeological Survey of India. He excavated many sites, especially Buddhist. Also, he preserved many sites. He founded an Indus seal of unknown origin. He was awarded CSI. CSI means Membership of Companion on 20th May 1870. Some of his books, that is the Asian Geography of India, the Book of Indian Eras, 1871. He published Asian Geography of India, and 1883, the Book of Indian Eras. Hello?
Good presentation, beta.
Teacher, is my chart clearly visible?
Yeah, it is okay. Start.
Is you able to see?
Yeah.
Yes, teacher. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Today for history activity, my topic is V.K. Rajwari. Now, who is V.K. Rajwari? V.K. Rajwari is Vishwanath Kashinath Rajwari, popularly known as Isacharya Rajwari, was a historian, scholar, writer, commentator, and orator from Maharashtra. His full name is Vishwanath Kashinath Rajwari. Place of birth is Varsai village, Raigad district. Born on V.K. Rajwari was born on 24 June 1863 and died on 31 December 1926 at the age of 63. His place of death is Dhuri. V.K. Rajwari is well known for his writing in Marathi on varied subjects like history, linguistics, etymology, grammar. His contribution in history is Nilkant Janardar Kirtane and Vishwanath Kashinath Rajwari were two historians who took upon the task of exposing the limitations of Grandup's writings. Life of V.K. Rajwari. After graduating college, V.K. Rajwari married with his wife, but his wife died at early age. In 1895, he started Marathi magazine Ne Bhashantar. In English, it means translation. Major work: V.K. Rajwari compiled and edited 22 volumes of Marathanची इतिहासाची साधने. He wrote scholarly preface of each of the 22 volumes. He was also a scholar of the Sanskrit language, which is proof of his famous works, Rajwari Metallurgical and Enlightened Sanskrit Language, etc. He composed a famous history grant called History of Indian Marriage Institution. Changes brought in society. V.K. Rajwari founded Bharat Itihas Samshodak Mandal in Pune on 7 July 1910 to facilitate historical research. Award got for the great work done by V.K. Rajwari. The Indian History Congress gave him the national award. V.K. Rajwari views and sayings. History is all-inclusive image of past society. It does not include only the stories of political images, conspiracies, and war for seizing power. He insisted that history should be written only using authentic documentary source. Human history is defined by time and space. Describing any event necessitates that final portrayal should be spread on the complete converse of the given time and space. Only balanced combination of three factors, that is time, space, and personality, is present, that only an event does qualify to be called so. Thank you.
Good presentation, beta. Very nice. Good effort.
Thank you, teacher.
Now I want Tejal. Just unmute yourself, beta, and start.
Yes, teacher. Teacher, it is visible?
Yeah, beta.
Okay, teacher, can I start?
Yes, beta.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Tejal Shivaji Surkule from Standard 10C, and my roll number is 17. Today, I'm going to tell you about the historian Michael Foucault. His full name is Paul Michael Foucault. He born at the 15th October 1926 at the Polyester, France. He died at the 25 June 1984 at the Paris, France. His main interest was in the history of ideas, philosophy and the technology, physiology of literature, and etc. His notable work was Madness and Civilization at 1961. The Order of the Things was discovered in the 1966. Let us know more about his notable work. So his notable work was The Madness and the Civilization, a history of the intensity of the age of the reason by the Michael Foucault, is an the examination of the evolution of the meaning of madness in the culture and the law, politics, physiology, and the medicine of Europe from the Middle Age will be the till at the end of the 18th century, and criticize on the ideas of the history and the historical method, discipline and punish. The birth of the prison is in the analyzing the social and theoretical machineries behind the change and the occurred in the Western penal system during the modern age of the base historical documents from the France. Foucault argues that the prison does not become the principal form of punishment, just become of the humanists concern of the remains. Michael Foucault is so great that he addresses to the power and the knowledge for the social. Thank you so much. Hope you like it, my small side and my presentation.
Good, beta. Good presentation. Okay. Let's move to the next. Yes, Ashwi, I allow you to unmute you, beta.
Yes, teacher. Can I start?
Yes, beta.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Yashasvi Sanjay Berde, and today's my topic is René Descartes. So let's start. The contribution of many scholars are important in the development of historiography. Let us have a look at the contribution of René Descartes. He was born, René Descartes was born on March 31, 1569 at La Haye, France. He died on February 11, 1650 at the age of 53 in Stockholm, Sweden. He was known for one of the greatest philosophers of all the time and mathematician also. He wrote some of the famous book which is Discourses on the Method, Principle of the Philosophy. René Descartes won an annual award which was given by the European Union named in French philosopher and mathematician. Even he received a research prize. This prize recognized outstanding work done in science and technology for the betterment of the people. Let us have a look on the major work done by René Descartes. He was the foremost among a scholar who insisted on verifying the reliability of historical documents by critically examining them. He was the first scholar in the philosophical movement known as rationalism, a method of understanding the world. The thought of the Rene Descartes. He said never to accept anything for truth till all the ground of doubt are excluded. Next is it is not enough to have good mind. The main thing is to use it well. Thank you everyone for your attention.
Good, beta, good. But I think some because of some network issue, your video is not clear. But your presentation was very nice. Okay, Bhumi, I allow you to unmute. Be ready, other students, with your
Yes, ma'am. Am I audible?
activity. Yes, yes, beta. Continue.
Yes, am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, 1 second. Ma'am, is it visible?
Yes, beta.
Okay, I will start. So, good morning to everyone. Good afternoon
Good
to
afternoon.
everyone. My name is Bhumi. I'm going to tell the information about Tarabai Shinde. Tarabai Shinde, this is the early life of Tarabai Shinde. This is the photo of Tarabai Shinde. Now I'm going to share the information about Tarabai Shinde. Tarabai Shinde, 1 second.
It is visible, beta. You don't worry about that. Continue.
Tarabai Shinde, born in Matang family in the year 1850 to Bapuji Hari Shinde in Buldhana, Berar province, and she died in 1910. And Tarabai Shinde was feminist, women's rights activist, and writer. She used to help women in every work, and her father was a radical and heckler in the office in the office of Deputy Commissioner of Revenues, and he had also established a book titled Hymn to the Educated Natives in 1871. And Tarabai Shinde was the only daughter and was taught Marathi. And she also had 4 brothers. Now, I will be telling you the marital status of Tarabai Shinde. Tarabai Shinde, husband name was, she was married with Jyoti Rao Phule. And Tarabai Shinde was married when she was quite young, but she was granted more freedom in the household than most other Marathi wives of the time since her husband moved into her parents' home. And this is the photo of Jyoti Rao Phule and Tarabai Shinde. So next, I will move to the social work and her book. Tarabai Shinde was founding member of the Satyashodhak Samaj movie and among women authors writing about women in the 19th century CE. Tarabai Shinde was the foremost one, and she wrote attacking the male-dominated social system and the caste system. She is known for her published work Sri Purush Tulna, a comparison between women and men, published in 1882, is acknowledged as the first feminist book in India. This is the book of Tarabai Shinde, Sri Purush Tulna, written by Tarabai Shinde. Thank you.
Good, good, beta. Good efforts. Very nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now I allow you to unmute Hiral.
Yes, teacher.
Start it.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Hiral Rajpal Dakoria from Standard 10C, and I am going to talk about a great scholar, George William Friedrich Hegel. He was a German scholar, and he was born on 1770 and died on 1831. His well-known books are Encyclopedia of Philosophical Science, and the second book is Reason in History. His thoughts are as follows. First, the historical reality should be presented in a logical manner. That means there should be a logic behind presenting the historical reality. Second, the order of historical events are indicative of progress. That means the way the historical events are arranged in an order shows the progress of humans. Over a period of time, the presentation of history will definitely change as the new evidence will come forth. This means after a time, the presentation of history will show some changes because of the inclusion of new evidences. The fourth thought is dialects. Dialects, let us know what is dialect. According to Hegel, grasping the meaning of any event happens in the terms of two direct opposites. Human mind cannot understand the true nature of that event without understanding the opposite. For example, true, false, good, bad, etc. In order to understand the true nature of a thing, one needs to know both true, false, similarly good and bad. This method of analysis, which is based on opposite, is known as dialectic. In this method, the theory is proposed at the beginning, which is called as thesis. Then another theory is proposed, which is contrary of the thesis. It is called antithesis. After a thorough logical discussion of both, a new thesis is proposed with the inclusion of gist of both thesis and antithesis. This process at arriving a new thesis is called synthesis. Thank you.
Good, beta. Very nice. Good presentation. And the drawing is very nice. You had made by your own. Okay. Ria, please unmute yourself, beta.
Am I audible, teacher?
Yes, beta. Just move your hand from your webcam, beta. Yeah, it is visible.
Visible?
Yes, beta.
Can I start, teacher?
Yes, beta, start.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ria Tiwari. For today's history, my topic is Grand Duff. So Grand Duff, full name is James Cunningham Grand Duff. He was born on 8th of July, 1789 in Banff, Aberdeenshire, Scotland. He died in 23rd September, 1858. His nationality was British. He originally belongs to it. If we'll see about early life of Grand Duff, so he was the eldest son of John Grant Kindle O'Neill and Margaret Duff of Aberdeen. He went to school, Marshall College, for his further education and curriculum activity. If we'll see about his family background, so he have one daughter and two sons and a wife, which is named as Anna Julia Webster. He also wrote a book, A History of Marathas, which was in year 1826. He also published 3 volumes of this book. If we see his contribution, so in the period of Maratha Empire, he put a lot of contribution and which plays a crucial role in the Indian history. Grand Duff was a forefront who gave a very important contribution in Maratha among all the British officers, and his writing were implication of condemning the Indian history. But after the 5 years, the anxiety and because of his health, he retired from the Scotland and he joined a civil servant in East India Company. So basically, his occupation was the soldier and of historian. At last, I just want to conclude my thought on the basis of study I done for the Grand Duff. That is, very few things happen at right time and rest doesn't happen at all. The diligent historian correct effects. This thought I totally want to relate with Grand Duff because being a British historian, he contributed his work in the field of Maratha history. Thank you.
Good, beta. Good, very nice. Ria, I allow you, beta, to unmute yourself.
Yes, teacher.
Start.
Teacher, I done.
Yeah, audible, beta.
Teacher, I have already presented.
Beta.
Teacher, is it visible? Teacher, can I start? Teacher, can I start?
Yes, start, beta.
Good afternoon, one and all, respected teacher and all my dear friends. Today my topic for history project is Rene Descartes. My name is Nikita. I am from standard 10B and my roll number is 12. Rene Descartes. He was born in 1956 and he died in 1650. Rene Descartes insisted on critically examining historical documents to verify their reliability. In his book, Discourse on Method, he mentioned that never to accept anything for truth till all grounds of doubt are excluded. This was one of the rules laid by him. This rule had a great impact on the scientific method of research. He was a French-born philosopher, mathematician, and scientist. Now, what do you mean by historiography and who is a historian? The writing of historical narrative after critically examining the historical sources is called as historiography. The scholar included in writing of these narratives are called as historian. Teacher, this is the picture of Rene Descartes drawn by me.
Good, beta. I like your creativity. You have made a kind of book on it, and your drawing was also drawing is also very nice. Good presentation, beta. Very good.
Thank you, teacher.
Prem, start, beta.
Teacher, I said at next lecture.
Start, beta. Good, good. All, but also not joined. Definitely is on the top. Now Arya is on the top. Good. Let's see who will the first to solve all the questions. Okay. I can see the frequency of the answer too. Very good. Good. Riddhi is on the first, Khushi is on the second. All the participants are not participating. Do it fast. Code is 840622. Those who not got. 840622. Let me see who is going to finish it first. Yashasvi, now you are going to give wrong answers. Why with that? Read it properly. Kushi is on the top, Rishi is the second, Riya is the third. Let's see who is going to win the most points. Read the questions carefully, then only answer. Still, all students are not joined and not playing. Good, Kushi, you have completed all. Code is 840622. 840622. Code is 840622. Those who join now. Namrata, just put the code and start. 840622. And others too. 840622. Just put the code and start. Let's see who will get the most of the points. Those who join now, the code is 840622. 840622. 840622. Code is 840622. Okay, now I'm ending it. Last 10 seconds. Those who are playing. Okay, now I'm ending it. Let's see who is the first, second, and third. Khushi is the third, Tejal is the first, and the Priti Nag is the first. Very good. Congratulations, beta. Today, some of the students had presented the activity that was very nice. You have presented very nicely. Okay. Now, in next class, we are going to discuss about the, we will take revision of the next lesson. Okay.